Falling into my boyfriend's family, I was humiliated and had a glass thrown at me. So this happened a couple of nights ago, and I'm still shook. My boyfriend, 23M, and I, 21F, have been dating for nearly 2 years. His relatives have always been unpredictable. Sometimes nice, sometimes extremely hostile. I generally steer clear of them because they're volatile, but it was his sister's graduation dinner, and he begged me to join him. When I inquired if his parents were okay with me being there, he said yes, that they were fine and just wanted to make peace. I reluctantly agreed. We get there, and things seem fine at first, but halfway through dinner, his dad starts making smart-ass comments about how I'm distracting his son from his career. I attempted to look the other way, but he persisted. And finally, when I quietly said that I didn't appreciate the comments, he snapped. He got up, started screaming at me in front of everyone, and threw a glass across the room. It shattered against the wall not far from where I was sitting. I was terrified. I started to get up, but my boyfriend begged me to stay and not make a scene. I told him I was already humiliated and scared, but he just sat there like a deer in the headlights while his family acted like this was normal. I wound up leaving anyway, in tears. It's been a couple of days, and my boyfriend has apologized, saying that he should have stood up for me. He also confessed that his dad has physically lashed out at him and on other occasions, at his siblings too, so I guess that's just how he is. But it's not the way that I am, and I don't want to start to be that way in my life. I love my boyfriend, but I'll be honest, I don't think it's enough here. I hit a wall, and this was it. Am I overreacting by wanting to leave? The truth is, that dinner changed everything for me. Up until then, I could excuse the snide comments, the mood swings, the way his family sometimes acted like I was invisible. But watching a grown man hurl a glass across the room because I politely set a boundary, that was a line I couldn't unsee. My hands shook the whole drive home. The sound of shattering glass kept replaying in my head, louder than anything else. I wanted to believe my boyfriend when he said he was sorry, but his silence in that moment told me more than his apology ever could. It wasn't just that he didn't defend me. It was that he expected me to sit there, accept the abuse, and call it keeping the peace. That's not peace. That's surrender. I thought about what it would mean to stay with him long term. Holidays with his family, future kids around that kind of anger, a father-in-law who throws things when he's mad, and a partner who freezes instead of protecting me. The picture in my mind made my stomach turn. And maybe the hardest part? Realizing that love alone doesn't fix this. I do love my boyfriend, but love shouldn't mean shrinking myself, enduring humiliation, or normalizing violence just to keep a relationship afloat. I've watched women in my family stay too long in situations where abuse became just the way things are. I swore I'd never let that be me. So here I am, stuck between the heart that still cares for him and the instinct that screams to run. The question isn't whether I'm overreacting. The question is whether I'm willing to sacrifice my self-respect for a relationship that already feels unsafe. And deep down, I know the answer.